So in today's session, we are going to understand about database operations. Database operations, guys. Okay. These database operations are nothing but CRUD operations. These database operations are nothing but CRUD operations. Okay. So CRUD stands for CRUD stands for C stands for create. Okay. R stands for read. Okay. U stands for update. D stands for delete. These are called CRUD operations, guys. These are called CRUD operations. These CRUD operations, you can do it on any table in ServiceNow. These CRUD operations, you can do it on any table in ServiceNow. Okay. So you can do the CRUD operations on incident table. You can do the CRUD operations on problem table. You can do the CRUD operations on change table. You can do the CRUD operations on user table. There are 6,000 tables, right? On every table, you can do the CRUD operations. On every table, you can do the CRUD operations. So now I am just opening the incident form. I am just opening the incident form. Okay. I'm just opening the incident form here. Okay. So here, I'm selecting a caller here. I'm selecting a caller here. Okay. Category, subcategory, configuration item, test record. So now this is a new record. Now I am doing the create operation. I am doing the create operation on the incident table. Okay. I am doing the create operation on the incident table. Okay. What I have done? I have done the create operation on the incident table. Okay. So let me do one thing. I'm just opening the problem form. Okay. This is a new form. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm doing create operation on problem table. I'm doing create operation on problem table. I'm just opening the user form. Okay. Now I have done create operation on the user table. This is called create operation. Okay. Now we will understand how to read the data. Okay. So I'm just opening the incident list. I'm just opening the incident list here. So in the incident list, how many records are there? 80 records are there. Out of them, I want to read the incidents which are actually which subcategory is not empty. Okay. So from the list, we have to read it. Remember, we have to read the records from the list. We have to read the record from the list. So just use this filter to read, where subcategory is not empty. Subcategory is none, is not none. Is not none means is not empty. Is not none means is not empty. So subcategory not empty, how many records are there? 24 records are there. So out of 80 records, we are able to read 24 records. Okay. Let us say you know the number of the record, or you know the system ID of the record. Using system ID, you are reading the record. Okay. System ID starts with. Likewise, you will read the records from the list. This is actually about reading the. This is actually about read operation. This is actually about the read operation. Okay. Now we will understand about update operation. Okay. You can't update the new records. You can update only the existing records. Remember this point. You can't update the new record. You will create the new record. You will update the existing record. Okay. So to update, first of all, you have to read it. Okay. Which particular record you want to update? So system ID. So first what I am doing, update the record, first I am reading it. I am opening this particular record. Now I am updating it. This is actually about updating. This is actually about updating. Okay. First of all, you will open a new form. You will create the record. That is create operation. So you will come to the list and you will actually filter. You will filter the records to read the records. And you will update only when you filter the records, when you read the records. After reading only you can update. Which particular record you want to update? You should have an idea that which particular record you want to update. So let us say I have some system ID. With that system ID, I am able to read it. After reading it, I have opened it and I updated it. Now we have done update operation. Now I have updated it to in progress. Okay. Even to delete also, we have to read first. And then you will actually delete the record. These are called CRUD operations. These are called CRUD operations. You understand? These CRUD operations you can do it on any table. Okay. We created the problem record, right? We have done create operation on the problem table. Now what we are doing, we are actually reading one problem record where I know the system ID of the problem record. So system ID is this one. Okay. I'm opening this particular. So I have read the record. That's it. I just read the record. Okay. I did not actually update it. So if I want to update the record, first of all, I have to read it and then I have to update it. I have read it. I have updated it. I have read it and I have updated it. Okay. And after reading it, you can also delete it. These are called CRUD operations. Okay. These are called CRUD operations. These CRUD operations, we have to do it using scripting. These CRUD operations, we have to do it using scripting. That is where glide record will come into picture. Okay. Glide record is a server-side API. Server-side API is used to do CRUD operations on tables. Okay. Now we will understand how to do the CRUD operations using scripting. Okay. Okay, we'll see that now. So I want to create an incident record. Then what I do, I'll open the incident form. Instead of opening incident form, what am I doing is I'm just going to the background script. Okay. I'm just going to the background script where variable name gr stands for glide record variable name. So if you are writing glide record on incident table, then you will mention INC. If you are writing on problem table, you will just mention PRB. It is a good practice. As we are writing glide record on incident table, GRINC is equal to new glide record. Okay, this is the syntax for glide record. On which table we have to do the create operation? Incident table. So here in the glide record, you have to mention the table name incident here. So here G capital letter, R capital letter. JavaScript is a case sensitive. We have to use in place of capital letter, you have to use capital letter. In place of small letter, you have to use small letter. Okay, use variable name grinc dot initialize. Initialize is nothing but it will open the form without default values. So we have default values right in the dictionary properties. Whenever you open the form, it will populate default values. It will populate default values. So if you don't, if without default values, if you want to create a record, you will use initialize. If you want default values, you will use new record. Without default values, initialize. With the default values, new record. Okay. And then you have to fill the field values. So to fill the field values, grinc dot set value you have to use. Set value, the field name, caller ID. So this is actually incident table field name, guys. Comma value. Okay, grinc dot insert will create the record. It is like after filling the field values, you will submit it, right? This submitting is nothing but grinc dot insert. This line, see, if you write all these lines, if you don't write this line, it won't create. It won't create the record. Okay. Category is a field in the incident table. Subcategory, description, state, impact, impact, priority. Yeah, I'll tell you. Okay. So caller is a reference field. Caller is a reference field. For reference fields, you have to pass the system IDs. Okay. For caller is a reference field, right? We have to pass system IDs. Category is a choice field. We have to pass choice values. We have to pass choice value. Okay. So here in the subcategory, email choice value is email. Short description is a string field. Description is also a string field. State is a choice field. You have to pass the choice value. 2. If you want to keep new state, 1. Impact 3 means low. Urgency 3 means low. Priority 5 means very low. Assignment group is a reference field. You have to pass the system ID. Okay. Let me just use gs.print to print the output in the console. Use grinc dot get value number. Just click on run script here. So it has created a incident record with this particular number. Okay. Background script is gone. Background script is gone. Okay. So what it does, it is creating an incident record. We'll go to the incident list. Sorry. Let me create one more incident record. This is the incident number. Go to the incident list and filter the number. You can see. This is the incident that is created just now. We are able to create the record or not using script. What if I want to create a user account using script? Okay. User record. I'll change the table name to user table. This underscore user. Instead of grinc, use gr user. Replace all grinc with a Okay. So here in the user table, in the user table, in the user table, so we have user ID field name is username. First name field is first underscore name. Last name field name is last underscore name. Email field name is email. So I want to fill these field values. User underscore name. Email. Okay. So here I'm just getting the name. Here you can see Konda Gotipati as a full name. We are getting. So we are able to create a user account. Just go back here. Now you will be able to see Konda user account is created just now. So we are able to do the create operation, right? Now we will understand about read operation and update operation and delete operation. Well, to read the records, these and all are not required. Okay. To read the records, what we are doing, we are using the filter, right? So if I don't use filter, I am able to see all users, right? If I don't use the filter, I am able to use all the records, right? Then gr user dot query means all records without filter. Okay. So I want to print each user name. I want to read each user name. Okay. So then why I am using while loop to loop through each record. I'm looping while loop through each record. So gr user dot next will give output as boolean value true or false. So there are 700 user records here. There are 700 user records here. Okay. So this gr dot next will become true 700 times. 701 time it will be false. So how many records are there here? 700. 701 time it will be false. Let me print the each user name. Name. Each user name you are able to read it here. Each username you are able to read it here. Each username, each user email I want to read it. Each user email I am able to read it here. Hmm? Each user login name I want to read. User underscore. This is each username. Each user first name I want to read. Each user first names I am able to read. Each user last name I want to read. Last names I am able to read it here. Okay. I want to read only one record value. Let us take Kondaya first name, login name, email I want to read. So what I do, I'll take the system ID of the Kondaya. I'll take the system ID of the Kondaya. Then I'll write the condition here. So before query, I have to write condition. gr dot add query. Add query. That is ID. Okay. Kondaya first name plus last name plus plus email. I am reading only Kondaya data. What mistake we have done here? Okay, here we have to use gr user. You can see Kondaya first name, last name. Kondaya doesn't have email. He has email, right? Why is it coming as empty? Kondaya first name, Kondaya last name, Kondaya email address. Okay, suppose I don't know the system ID of the Kondaya. I don't know the system ID. I just know the login name. So I just know the login name. Then what I have to do? I have to query with the login name here. Okay, username. Okay, so now I am actually querying with the login name. Okay, getting my point, right? So suppose you can also read the incident data. You can read the problem data. You can read the group data. You can read the HR case data. You can read any table data. Suppose I want to print all the incident numbers. Okay, so we'll replace this gr user with a gr user with a gr inc. Okay, I want to print all the incident numbers. So I'm commenting the condition here, JavaScript commenting. Okay, It will print all the incident numbers. Able to read all the incident numbers, right? So I want to print all the incident short descriptions. I want to print all the callers, incident callers. Caller field name is caller underscore ID. As caller is a reference field, it will give you the system ID. Instead of system ID, if you want to get the display value, you will use dot display value. When you get the caller value, caller is a reference field, right? It will give the system ID. Instead of system ID, if you want to get the display value, you will use dot get display value. Okay. I want to print all the incident assignment group. Clear, right? So let us say I know only one incident number, or I know the number of the incident. Okay. The incident short description I want to print. Then I will use grinc.add query. How to query with the number field. If you know the number, you have to filter with the number field. Okay. If you know the number, you have to filter with the number field. If you know the system ID, you have to filter with the system ID field. As I know the number, I am filtering with the number field. The number assignment group. Okay, this incident assignment group I want to print. Application development is what it is telling. Application development. Instead of number, you know the system ID. Just copy system ID. You have to query with the system ID field. These are the field names, guys. Remember, these are the field names. We are ServiceNow developers. We have to use field names. I told you in the beginning. See, earlier I did filter with the number field. Now I did filter with the system ID field. So always remember, always prefer to filter with the system ID because system IDs are unique. There is a chance that number can be duplicate records. One number can have multiple records, but there will never be a record with the different system IDs. Getting my point? System ID is a unique number that will never match with any other record in any other table, right? Getting my point? Yeah, we can query with two conditions as well. It will act like end condition. grinc.add query. Add query. Number. If number and system ID both are same, if number and system ID both are same, it will give you the assignment end condition. You can keep multiple conditions. Suppose I am giving some 9 here. It is nothing printing. There is no record with the same number with the same system ID. Okay. I want to filter the incidents. I want to read the incidents which are in the new state. Okay, where state field. State field name is state. State is 1. 1 means new. Choice value you have to use. I want to update all the new state to in progress state. Now I am doing updating. After reading, I am doing updating. How can I update this one? Here you see grinc dot set value. Set value state comma. You have to use grinc dot update method. Grinc dot update method you have to use. That means you are keeping all the you are reading all the incidents which are in the new state, and you are actually updating those record state as in progress. First of all, before we go that, we will filter how many incident records which are in the new state. 34 records. Okay, I am running this script here. You can see in the new state there is no record. All the incident record state is changed to in progress. So we have to use update method to update the records. Guys, remember when we are updating the record, there is a chance that there are scripts which are already present, right? Those scripts might be invoked. So when we execute the script, there might be other scripts that can be invoked. To avoid that, we will use grinc dot set workflow false. This will actually stop the other scripts running. You can see these many. So we have actually updated the incident table, right? But you can see we have sys rule, escalate history, sys audit table, notification. The other scripts are running. That is why these operation tables we are able to see. If you use this one, okay. If you use this gr.set workflow false, the other scripts won't run. When you are running the background script, this line is must. Okay. Getting my point. Instead of using while loop, you can use a method called update multiple method. You can remove this one. grinc dot set value where state comma one. All the in progress state I am moving it to new state. So here you have to use grinc dot update multiple. Sorry guys. So you go to the incidents. You can see all the incidents are in new state now. All the incidents which are in progress state are moved to new state. Hmm? Instead of using while loop, you can use update multiple method. Okay. So I want to filter the incidents whose assignment group is empty. I want to filter the incidents whose assignment group is empty. So I am filtering with assignment group field. Okay. How many records are there? 50 records. So I am writing the condition here. assignment group empty. Get value number. Okay. I want to filter out the incident records where assignment group is empty and assigned to empty, both empty. See how many records are there? 39 records are there. Okay. And I have to write extra condition. grinc.add query. Likewise, you can do the CRUD operations on any table. Okay. So I am filtering all the incidents where assignment group is empty, assigned to is empty. So I want to assign all these records to, application development group and Akib. Okay, I want to update these records assignment group to grinc dot set value, comma. Okay, assignment group is this one. Assigned to is this one. Grinc dot update. These are reference fields. See here. Okay. I want to read the problem records where assignment group is empty. And I want to delete those records. Now we are doing delete operation. So for create operation, we'll use insert method. For read operations, we don't use any method. We will query it. That's all. We don't do anything. We'll just read the data. For update, we'll use update method. For delete, we'll use delete record method. So okay. I replace with GR problem. I want to query the problem records where assignment group is empty. I want to delete all of those records. Okay. Just use delete record method. Okay, we'll filter the problem records where assignment group is empty. Assignment group is empty. Assignment group empty. How many records are there? 8 records are there. I want to delete all of these records. Then you have to use delete record method. Okay. Now all of these records are deleted now. If you want to get it back, we can go to the script execution history from here. Open the script execution that we have done just now. And there is a rollback option here. Just select yes and click back, and those records will be back again. Okay, instead of using while loop, if you want to delete multiple records at a time, you can use grb dot delete multiple. It will delete multiple records. Getting my point? Likewise, we'll be deleting the records. So this is how you will do the CRUD operations using script. You understand, first of all, you need to understand CRUD operations. Those who have already SQL knowledge, they will be clearly be able to understand what are CRUD operations. Okay, now I am unmuting everyone. You guys can answer me. You understand about CRUD operations or not? Everyone.
Yes, Uday.
So guys, training is going good. Am I delaying it?
You mean to practice, Uday, outside?
Training wise. Okay. Thank you guys. So tomorrow we'll be understanding about glide Ajax. Okay. For glide Ajax, this glide record CRUD operations are important.
Okay. Uday, what is that difference between that initialize and the new record, Uday, in this glide record?
See, if I open the incident form, these default values are populated. The color field, system administrator name is populated. In the state field,
Yeah.
these default values are
Yes.
populated. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
If you want to populate those default values, you will use new record. If you don't want to populate those default values, you will use initialize.
Okay. Okay. Basically, initialize will create empty form, right?
It will open the empty form without default values.
Empty. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So there is a disadvantage with the glide record. So here, while gr.next, grprb.next, gs.print, grprb.getValue, number. Okay. So you want to print all the problem records where problem is empty, assignment group is empty. Let me just take category empty. Category empty. These many problems category are empty, guys. Okay. Now here I am giving some unknown category. This category is not there in problem table. I have given unknown category. So what it should do? It should give no record, but it will give all the records, all the problem. Is it corrected? I think looks like it is. It was there. It was bug. Then they corrected. Looks like. You can see this category, this field itself is not there, but it is still giving the records, right?
No, I think it looks spelling category double O is the typo.
Yeah, typo, but it should throw an error, right?
Yeah.
But it is not throwing an error.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? It is not throwing an error. So there is some problem with this one. So let us take assignment group, or let us take subcategory. Short description. There is no short description, something like that. There is no field as such. But it is still giving problems. Okay. So that is the disadvantage with the glide record. Glide record is not able to figure out the field names. Even though there are no field names, it is still giving the numbers. So that is where glide query will come into picture. Glide query. This is glide record. Okay. So using glide record, we are getting short description value and open date value. So here also it's glide query, new glide query task where priority is 1. Select short description and open date. For each means in place of while loop, he has used for each loop. Okay. In place of while loop, he has used for each loop. This is like a SQL query. as far as I can, glide query is a wrapper around glide record secure, glide record, glide aggregate, depending on the type of selection is used. Glide query is used for accurate results. In other words, glide query is used for accurate results. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll see you out there in tomorrow's session. Yeah, we are yet to discuss about UI policies and data policies. Okay, we'll discuss that. Thank you, everyone, and see you there in tomorrow's session.
Thanks, Uday. Thanks.